Hey, what's up, guys? This is your RacePace coach, and today we're gonna go over, improving as a coach. Okay, so every day when you're coaching, you wanna think after every practice, think how you can improve yourself the next day. Okay, so this is what I do when I drive home. I think about how I can make practice better. I think about how when I do race pace training, I I'm trying to eliminate or factor in things that's pertinent to the program, So, um, like eliminating unnecessary things that would affect the swimmers or affect the program. For example, what I would like to tell the swimmers is, when you go to practice, you to get the same results, and say there's one day you get good results from your race pace training. Okay, you need to do what you did that day and try to improve on that day. So sleep time, nutrition. um you For like sleeping, you're sleeping like 8 hours a day. For nutrition, and you sleep and you make it consistent. You don't sleep one day 8 hours, next day 4 hours, next day six. It's you're trying to measure your performance, so you have to factor these things into your program. Sleep, when you're eating for your nutrition. Okay, you want to eat a um, low fat, high carb diet, because that's where you get your energy from. Your main source of fuel is carbohydrates. So if you're eating carbohydrates, lots of carbohydrates one day, and the next day you're barely eating carbohydrates and you're just eating meat, that may affect your performance at um, swimming practice. Okay, so maybe in the future video I'll go over health and the swimmer's health and even your health as a coach. Okay, so I like to factor things out or eliminate any discrepancies or things that I can eliminate to make it more measurable. It's like when you're doing a science experiment, you want to factor things out and eliminate all variables so that you get a clear and more defined results. Okay, so that's what I like to do. Okay, um, for videos, I like to watch a lot of swimming videos, especially when swimmers are racing. You know, I have all my swimmers and all their parents record their swimmers' performance, and then, if they want to go over the swim, I sit down with them and, go over each video with them. And then I watch videos. I watch a lot of swimming videos on YouTube, especially when swimmers are racing at swim meets. Okay, I learn and see what the the fastest swimmers do to make themselves even faster. Like things like 15-meter underwater kick off each turn. When you watch like um, national level swimmers, or even like winter juniors and up, you know, you're watching them do these underwater kicks, and you're watching some of the other, the people in the outside lane. They're not really doing their underwater kick versus, the one in the middle that's doing all the underwaters off the turn to the 15, and just smoking past everybody. Okay, so I watch a lot of videos to help me understand and help improve my swimmer's performance while I practice. And then when it comes to underwater kicks, okay, you race pace training is perfect for underwater kick because it works on that specificity where you're doing that same motion over and over again. You're all you're always doing 50s. You're always working on those underwater kicks, and you're doing it over and over again. You're working on that race pace. You're working on that race pace underwater kick off the turns, off the walls. Okay, so that's what I like to do. Okay, I watch a lot of videos and see what the best does, and then I have my swimmers do that, and then we try to improve it from there. Okay, and then learning from my mistakes. So as a swim coach, from young to old, I guess, not that old yet, I guess. So from young, you know, I was I was more when I was a young swim coach, I was more I guess I joked around a lot more, and with that young attitude, you make more trouble, and it's because I'm a guy too. Guys tend to make more trouble, and joke around too much, or sometimes where the joking gets too past the point where it becomes too mean. So things like that. Learning from that, you know, learning how to treat swimmers. You treat I used to treat swimmers and joke around with them. Now, not so much. It's more professional where I really barely joke around with them. Because these days, sometimes the most kids I coach now, they really have a hard time taking jokes, and it's it's something that you have to learn through and figure out the easy way or the hard way. The easy way is you just learn from it and try to fix it. And then the hard way is when people start leaving your team and because you're mean. So learning from my mistakes, again, as a coach, even as all those young coaches out there, you gotta maintain a professionalism. You're not their friends. You are their coach. You are their mentor. You need to provide that level of professionalism with the swimmers so that they see you as a coach and not a friend. And, if they see you as a friend and not a coach, the respect is not there. Okay. They won't respect you as a coach. They're not going to call you coach. They're going to start calling you by your first name, things like that. All these things I experienced. Okay. So learn from your mistakes, be professional, and, um, you know, then your program will be more successful, and the parents will see your professionalism, and they they will be more loyal to you and help your program out, help your club out, and make your program run well and a lot better. Okay. And then say, like, you have to work you your club isn't doing well with finances, right? So you already built that trust with your professionalism, with you helping their swimmer out. And if you want to raise your expenses, I mean, not expenses, but raise your membership dues to cover your expenses, the parents would trust you on that, and really, they won't really complain about the 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 membership due increase, things like that. Okay, so you're already building value between your parents, your the program, and your families. Okay, so they're gonna be more supportive for you, and when they find out that this the club needs help, so that's what you want to do. Okay, um, make sure you learn from your mistakes and try not to repeat them. Okay. And then the next thing is doing race-based training. I love race-based training, okay? Because it's based on results, it's based on science, it's based on, trial and error. You're doing repeats of the same workout, and then you're trying to improve on it. It's measurable, it's trackable, you know, um you where versus like a high yardage or a max yardage program, everything is different. Okay. Again, race pace training is individualized, where high yardage training is personalized to one or two of your three of your fastest individual swimmers, and then everybody else has to like fall behind and do their best to keep up with the workout. Okay. And then the last thing is, you have to set goals. Okay. Goals for your club, goals for yourself, and yeah, and you set them high, because the one thing I regret is not setting my goals too high. And one of my goals is to make my club, instead of, we've been second place club for many years, and we were a first place club. So one of my goals is to make my club back to first place again. Okay, so by doing that, I have to build myself up to become a better head coach, and then work towards delegating and managing my other coaches better, and um, work on things that the club needs to work on and try to improve it from there. Okay, so this head coach position is new to me, and I've always been like a branch head coach, not the head coach of the branches that we have in our state. Okay, so um, make sure that you have goals and then you're always working towards accomplishing those goals. Okay, and never procrastinate or never wait till it's 100% planned out before you start doing start implementing your goals. Okay, you just have to do it, and even though if it's only 50% planned out, it's better to just start it and then get input, learn from your mistakes again, and then go from there. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and if you want to see more of my products, it's in the description below, my RacePace 101 course, and then how I run my program. Okay, um, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.